From Walsh Field at Wakefield Memorial High School in Wakefield, Mass. This is Lexington Blue Sox baseball on LSP. Today it's the Lexington Blue Sox with a record of 5-1 visiting the Wakefield Merchants with a record of 4-4. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. The Blue Sox winners of 4 in a row after picking up a 6-4 win in the finale of the Jerry DeAngelis ICL Day of Baseball yesterday over at center field. Wakefield also picking up a win yesterday over the Alabrandies, a 2-run decision of their own, 3-1. And the Blue Sox and Merchants meeting for the second time this season, with the Blue Sox picking up the win in the first meeting last Friday. A little bit of a different look for the Blue Sox. Today is are about to step to the batter's box for the first time in the navy blue jerseys with the red letters and numbers and red sleeves. It'll be Anderson Jimenez leading it off at second, followed by Josue Feliciano at first. Jeff Costello gets his first start in 2 years in center. Kyle Adey is in left. Dominic Zare is in right. Morgan Brown is at short. Nate Wolf is the DH. Greg Goolsby is behind the plate, and Vinny Aramo rounds out the lineup at third base. On the mound for the Blue Sox will be Nate Espelin. And Espelin will be making his third appearance of the season, 1-0 with an ERA of 3.5. In 8 innings of work, he's allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 of which are earned, walked 4, and struck out 13. 13 strikeouts, a team high for Espelin. For the Merchants in the traditional royal blue jerseys with gray letters and numbers and the gray and blue caps, it'll be Bobby Lozano leading it off in center field, followed by Scott Searles at second. Dylan Coster is at first. Tyler Line is in right. Chris Butler is behind the plate. Ryan Collins is at short. Mike Sorrentino is the DH. Jake Nardone is in left. Kevin Lucy rounds out the lineup at third. On the mound, making his first appearance on the mound, though not his first appearance of the season, is Colin Jana. Jana's gotten some starts in the field and batted for the Merchants this year, but his first pitch, fired at 3:01, is in there for strike one to Anderson Jimenez, and we are underway. Jimenez grounds this one up the middle and through for a base hit. And the Blue Sox have the leadoff man aboard to begin the ball game. Cannot for the life of me find my mouse on my computer. There it is. It's so bright with the sun in my eyes, makes it hard to find it. Sway gets a bunt down the first base line. Only play will be to first. And Jimenez moves up to second with one down. So it's a 1-3 sacrifice, putting the first run of the ball game in scoring position for Jeff Costello, who 2 years ago was the ICL batting champion, but lost the Intercity League MVP vote to Bobby Lozano. Was it Lozano or was it Will Brent? I'll check in a second. But regardless, Costello's ahead in the count 1-0. He comes up empty at that breaking ball, and it's 1-1. Costello lines this one down the left field line, but that'll be a foul ball, and the count will be 1-2. Costello in 2017, a .449 average with a .487 on base percentage, a .609 slugging percentage. 3 doubles, 4 triples, 13 RBIs, and 13 steals in 13 attempts. He bloops this one into shallow right. That'll get down for a base hit. Being waved around third is Jimenez. The throw to the plate will actually go to second. Costello picks up right where he left off 2 years ago with an RBI single, and the Blue Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0. First pitch to Kyle Adey is a strike. 0-1 to Kyle. Runner takes off for second. The pitch is a ball throw down to second. It's not in time, and it gets into center field, and Costello is going to advance to third. So the Blue Sox wreaking havoc on the base paths here. A stolen base and an E2, and this one is fouled off. And the count will be 1-2. Kyle takes a changeup down and away for ball 2. 84-38 hitter with a double, a triple, and 3 RBIs. And he comes up empty at a pitch down and away. It was the same pitch. And 80 couldn't hold back. 2 down, that brings up Dominic Zaire. Zaire entering play at .375 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. 2 of his 3 hits are doubles. As that catches the outside corner for strike 1 with the slider. 1-0 already. Blue Sox get an RBI single from Jeff Costello in his return to the Blue Sox lineup. As that can't catch the inside corner, 1-1 to Dom. Jana really likes that slider. He gets it over the inside part of the plate for strike 2 to get ahead 1-2 of Zaire. That bounces to the dish. No advance by the runner Costello. Two and 2 the count. Infield playing back here, outfield playing straight away. The pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Jana, but the Blue Sox strike first with 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. After half an inning, it is the Blue Sox 1 and the Merchants coming up. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Blue Sox entering play in first place in the Intercity League. Andre had 1 game back in the loss column, even in the win column. Blue Sox playing their second of 3 games in 3 days. They'll have Reading at home tomorrow night. Reading 6th in the ICL right now, 3-2. Wakefield 5th at 4-4. Tied for 4th with 8 points at 4-4. Of course, Reading 3 games in hand on the Merchants. Blue Sox with 2 games in hand on the Merchants. So here is Bobby Lozano. Best all-around hitter in the ICL the past couple years, but struggling out of the gate this year. 263. Does have a double, a triple, and 4 RBIs, but his average not in the gaudy numbers we're used to. Does have an on-base rate of 417 and has stolen 4 bases in 4 attempts. As Espelin misses down and away for ball 1. Lozano, Searles, and Coster as due up this inning as Lozano pops this one into right field, and it'll be caught by Zaire for out number 1, and there's always an important first out of the inning. So here's Scott Searles, the second baseman. Searles entering play just 133 with 1 double and 2 RBIs, 2 hits in 15 at-bats. As this is skied into center field, over goes Costello, and he makes the catch. 3 pitches, 2 outs for Espelin here in the bottom of the first. We'll see if Coster, who's one of the big stories in the ICL last year with his start out with record obliterating batting average and then fell off the second half of the year. Now runs inside for ball 1. Coster this year 308 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. Comes up empty and it's 1-1. Coster playing first base. He was usually found on the left side of the infield last year. As he grounds this one foul, he finds himself behind 1 and 2. Espelin delivers, breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3, a 7-pitch bottom of the first for Nate Espelin. After 1 complete, still 1-0 Blue Sox. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. 1 LSP to taper broadcast your team's games. Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Morgan Brown will lead things off here in the top of the second, to be followed by Nate Wolf and Gray Goolsby. Jana's first pitch to Brown misses down and away for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left for the Blue Sox. No runs, no hits, 1 error, none left for the Merchants as Brown takes on the outside corner, strike 1. That skips to the plate, it's 2-1. Brown entering play at 286 with 1 RBI. He grounds his one down the third base line, be fielded there by Lucy. He'll fire on to first in time for the first out. That brings up Nate Wolf, gets the start as the DH today. Came in as a pinch hitter yesterday for Alex Wojtek at first base. Wolf at 500 in limited action. And takes on the outside corner, strike 1. This is fouled off at the dish. Might taking a chunk out of Nate. 0-2. Given some time to walk that one off. This cavernous outfield. Here at Walsh Field, it really holds the ball. You really got to square one up to get one out to just to left field. 1-2. Don't get me started about center field and right field. Wolf pops this one up, left side, and it'll be the shortstop Collins making the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Gray Goolsby, the catcher. LSP got some action yesterday for the first time this season as he takes strike one on the outside corner. And he grounds his one to the right side. It'll be fielded there by Searles on DeCoster for the retires society. 1-2-3, top of the second. After 1.5, still 1-0 Blue Sox. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Esplanade needed just 7 pitches to get through the bottom of the first, and those are three of the most accomplished hitters the Merchants have had in recent years: Lozano, Searles, and Coster. Let's see what it'll do with the middle third of the order. Do up Line, Butler, and Collins. Ray wearing David Hearn's number 41 here. Fires the ball to second. And here we go to the bottom of the second. Tyler Line to lead things off. Line playing his 5th game, batting .385 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. For a slugging percentage of .538. Sails outside for ball one, the right-handed hitting Line. Third baseman Aramo in on the grass. Rest of the infield playing back. Swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. Line behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 straight strikes after the first pitch ball. And Esplin picks up his second strikeout. 1 up, 1 down, and that brings up Chris Butler, the catcher. Butler entering play .250 with 1 double and 3 RBIs. Tied up inside with a 2-seamer for strike one. Esplin working quickly and gets ahead 0-2 with another swing and a miss. Breaking ball, and Butler's wise to lay off that one, 1-2. Well thrown curveball there. 1-2. Grounder down the first base line. It's knocked down by Feliciano, and it'll step on the bag for the second out. Two down for Ryan Collins, the shortstop. Collins entering play, batting just .217, but with a .333 on base percentage. 1 double, no RBIs. Walked 4 times, struck out 6. He grounds his one to third. Aramo spears it. Fires on the first low throw, but Feliciano scoops it for the out that retires society. Another quick 1-2-3 inning for Nate Esplin. After 2 complete, still 1-0 Blue Sox. This is Blue Sox baseball on the LSP. You can follow the Blue Sox on the web at LexingtonBlueSox.com, Facebook.com/LexingtonBlueSox, and on Twitter and Instagram at BlueSox_ICL. things done in less than 20 minutes. Making good time. 1-0 our score. Lone run coming on an RBI single by Jeff Costello in his first at-bat in the ICL in 2 years. Costello gave up his number 7 to Morgan Brown when he did not play last year and played in the Futures League, but he's wearing number 43 today, and he'll be due up 4th this inning as Vinny Aramo will lead things off. In the top of the 3rd against Colin Jana, making his first appearance on the mound this season. Ball 1 down and away to Vinny. Ramo breaks his bat, comes right back to the pitcher, Jana. He'll flip on first. Break quick, out number 1. So Jana's retired 6 in a row since allowing the single to Costello. Now the lineup turns over for Anderson Jimenez. Jimenez singled and scored, leading off the ball game. Down away for ball 1. And skied into foul territory over towards the right side. There's a lot of foul territory, but that'll land foul for strike 1 to even the count. These pitchers really emptying the bucket here early on. Not even in the first inning. Top of the first for Jana. And skips to the plate and bounces away to the backstop for a 2-1 count. How's it going, Mark? Down low, 3-1. Feliciano on deck. And that's fouled off to fill the count. Down away, ball 4. Good at bat there by Anderson. He works a 1-out walk. He's on board for the second time today. That'll bring up Jose Feliciano. I'll see you have Jeff Costello on deck. Easily bring in Jimenez if you bunt Jimenez over the second, but I don't think it's going to be a sacrifice situation. I'll throw over to first and Jimenez back standing. Feliciano off to a torrid start, 563 with 3 doubles. Runner goes, pitches low, throw down to second is in time. Jimenez is caught stealing 2 to 4. Picked the right pitch to go on. Looking off speed pitch in the dirt. Jimenez couldn't outrun the arm of Butler. So 1-0 and 2 outs, the base is empty. And his way takes on the outside corner, strike 1 to even the count. So he'll have to get some started himself, and he takes low ball 2. Sway grounds this one to the left side, fielded by Collins. He'll fire on to first. In time, the side is retired. Nothing comes of that 1-out walk. And after 2.5, still 1-0 Blue Sox. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts. There are one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie of the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Bottom third of the order due up for the Merchants here in the bottom of the third. Sorrentino, Nardone, and Lucy. Mike Sorrentino, the DH, will lead things off. He's batting 1 for 8, and this is 5th game of the season. No RBIs. Sorrentino's been with the club since 2006. He's a career .328 hitter. A lot of these Merchants players have been with the team for the better part of the last decade. Two and out. And after strike one, Esplin back in the count at 2-1. One of the reasons the Merchants contend every year for a title and a playoff berth is because of that veteran leadership. Guys like Sorrentino, who flares this one into left field, and that will be bobbled in left field by 80. Sorrentino holds at first with a leadoff single. First base hit, first base runner of the game for the Merchants. Here's Jake Nardone, the left fielder, lefty on lefty matchup. Wants to lay down a bunt. He gets it to third. Aramo fires to first, and it's in time. Sacrifice is successful, 5-3, and it puts the tying run in scoring position for the Merchants with 1 out. The number 9 hitter, Kevin Lucy, 292 with a double, a triple, and 6 RBIs. Not a number 9 hitter you can just easily go after. Right-handed hitting Lucy against the left-handed throwing Esplin. And he fouls this one off for strike one. Swing and a miss, and a fastball away, and it's 0-2. Lucy was 1 for 3 with a strikeout in the first meeting between these teams on June 14th. Fastball up and away, tried to get him to chase it, wouldn't do it, it's 1-2. Tying run in scoring position for the Merchants here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Esplin picks up strikeout number 3 on the ball game. 2 down, but that brings up the dangerous Bobby Lozano, who flew out to right to lead off the bottom of the first. And Jose Feliciano and Gray Goolsby going out to the mound to have a word with Esplin and see how they attack. Reigning ICL MVP. Sorrentino led this inning off with a blue single to left. Sacrificed over to the second by Jake Nardone. Lucy came up empty at strike 3 swinging. Now let's see if Lozano tie the ball game for the Merchants. Here's the first pitch. This is chopped down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball, and probably for the better. As the throw by Aramo was offline. The throw was on target and it was a fair ball. Aramo would have had Lozano. Instead, we start all over again with 1 strike. Reach for and fouled off, and it's strike 2. Sound like that took a chunk out of a car. Esplin ahead of Lozano 0-2. Esplin got the first 6 in order before allowing that leadoff single to Sorrentino as that sails way high. 1-2. High again with a fastball, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. No, it's fouled off. And again, probably for the better, as that ball squirted a long ways away from Goolsby, and that would have allowed Lozano to reach and maybe give Sorrentino a thought of scoring. Two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was kind of a weird looking swing by Lozano, trying to uppercut a pitch up and away, and he came up empty. 4th strikeout for Esplin, and after 3 complete, still 1-0 Blue Sox. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow night at 7:55 p.m. when the Blue Sox host the Reading Bulldogs. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live and stream games the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. First pitch to Jeff Costello for the top of the 4th is on the outside corner for strike 1. Costello singled and stole a base, singled home run and stole a base his first time up in the 1st. That's been the only offense thus far. He's swinging a miss. And Costello behind 1-2 in this pitcher's duel we've got going here. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. For the Blue Sox, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. For the Merchants, as this nicks off of the glove of Jaina, and to first safely is Costello with an infield single. So on a 1-2 pitch, Costello reaches, and now Kyle Adey fouls this one off for strike 1. Adey struck out swinging his first time up. Pitch is a strike, runner goes and steals second as Butler drops the ball on the transfer. Oh, 0-2 the count, a runner in scoring position for the Blue Sox. They try to pad this lead that they've had since the top of the first. Janis spins back towards second, nobody there to take a throw. Runner goes off for third, the pitch is outside, the throw down to third is in time. And Costello is caught stealing for the first time in his ICL career. They had the right idea, they pitched out with the right-handed batter's box empty. That gave Butler the window. And now it's 2-2 with one out. Hudson goes 2 to 5. This is grounded to the right side. Takes a wicked hop on Searles, who hops up to take it in. And there are 2 down. So Dominic's there with the bases empty and 2 out instead of potentially runner at third, 1 out. Even base empty, 1 out with a run home. All those scenarios wiped out with a strong throw to third by Butler. That was the first time, again, that Costello has been caught stealing in his ICL career. Sarah fouls out one off to even the count at 1. On the count, Zaire gets a fresh piece of lumber. Zaire got hit. My mistake. Now Brown is up. Two to the count to Brown, who grounded out to third his first time up. As he chops this one down the third base line. 2-1. My mistake, folks. Sorry about that. Zaire getting his lead at first. Throw back to first, and he's back safely. Blue Sox leading 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. Brown takes low ball 3. Nate Wolf, the DH on deck. Hitters count for Morgan. Warren takes off, swing and a miss. Throw down to second is offline. It goes into center field and into third goes Zaire. Another error on a stolen base attempt by the Blue Sox. Runner at third with a full count and 2 down. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss with a slider. And the side is retired. The Blue Sox squandered 2 stolen bases in that inning. And after 3.5, we're halfway home. It is still the Blue Sox 1 and the Merchants nothing. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. 3 and 4 due up for the Merchants here in the bottom of the fourth. Searles, Coster, and Line. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, 1 left for the Merchants. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 left for the Blue Sox. Blue Sox have had a base runner in every inning except the second. The third is the only inning thus far in which the Merchants have had a base runner. Blue Sox have stranded 2 runners at third and have had 2 runners caught stealing. As Scott Searles pops this one up foul and out of play for strike 1. Searles pops this one up. Feliciano makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Dylan Coster, who struck out swinging for the final out of the bottom of the first, in what was a 7-pitch first inning for Espelin. And Espelin misses inside for ball 1. That misses down in as well, and it's 2-0. Infield playing back, respecting the bat of Coster. 3-0. And Espelin in danger of issuing his first walk. And he does. It's a 4-pitch walk. Runner at first, tying run at first for Tyler Line, who struck out swinging his first time up, leading off the bottom of the second. As he loses his bat and pops this one up foul and out of play. More strike 1. Kind of up on the pine tar there. Time par right. This is looped into right field, and this will get down in front of Zaire for a base hit. Coster will hold at second, tying run once again in scoring position for the Merchants. Second hit of the ball game for Wakefield. And that brings up Chris Butler, the catcher. Grounded out to first, his first time up in the second. Lefty against lefty here, so Espelin will miss high, ball 1. Hasn't been getting that call, but that was a pretty obvious frame by Goolsby trying to bring it into the zone, so umpire wasn't buying it. 1-0 the count, the pitch. That misses high, ball 2. Espelin starting to miss high, and it's relatively early in his outing. Nobody warming yet for the Blue Sox. This is popped up. And it's going to be caught by the center fielder Costello, racing in and nearly stumbling into a tumble forward for out number 2. Costello got a late break on it, with Brown and Jimenez going out there. So it'll be up to Ryan Collins to try and cash in. Collins grounded out to third his first time up, ending the second. Coster at second, Wine at first, and the pitch is a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Coster representing the tying run, Wine representing the go-ahead run. Of course, with all this space in this outfield, Gapper could bring home both. Outside corner, strike one. The other challenge when you're an outfielder here at Walsh Field is the trees that hang over into the field of play. Check swing, did he go? He did not, and it is 2-1. Began with a pop-up to first, then Coster walked on 4 pitches, and Wine singled. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Then Butler with the fly out to center that was sinking very quickly. Now 2-2 the count to Collins. And that hit him. Trying a back foot breaking ball there. And that loads the bases with 2 out for Mike Sorrentino. Sorrentino had the first hit of the ball game for the Merchants last inning, leading off the bottom of the third. Was stranded at second after being sacrificed over. Chance to give the Merchants the lead here in the bottom of the fourth. And he pops this one up, and it'll get fouled out of play for strike one. Toughest spot either pitcher has been in today. Bases loaded, 2 out. A 1-run ball game that the Blue Sox have led since the first. Had their chances to pad the lead further, not been able to cash in. They've had 2 runners caught stealing and left 2 runners at third. Fouled off the dish, and it's 0-2. Change up here. Or change up or a high fastball. Setting up way outside was Goolsby in the left-handed batter's box. I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish there, Ian Esplin. It's 1-2. There's the curveball, just missed. 2-2. Oof, that's a heartbreaker for Esplin. Now he kind of has to challenge him, doesn't he? Now time's called. A walk, a single, and a hit batsman in this inning have loaded the bases with 2 out. 2-2 the count, the pitch. This is in the left center field, and this will get down for a base hit. 1 runs home. Here comes the second run for the plate. It's not in time, and the Merchants take the lead. So Mike Sorrentino with his second hit of the ball game brings home 2 and gives the Merchants a 2-1 lead, and they still have a runner at third here. As this is looped into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. In to score is Collins. Sorrentino holds at second. And Esplin did not get that strike 3 call on that curveball. And the Blue Sox paid the price as they are now behind 3-1. And that's going to bring Ricky Angelos out to the mound. Nardone with the RBI single just now. Merchants, who just got to 500 yesterday, looking to get above 500 here is, they'll send the 8th man to bat in the inning, Kevin Lucy. As Lucy pops this one up and loses an elbow guard in the, he has elbow guard in the process, 0-1. Couple opportunities in that sequence for Asplund to get out of the inning, but he hit Collins with a back foot curveball, and then couldn't get the call on the curveball in the outside corner to Sorrentino, who then hit a 2-run single. This is popped up to shallow right. Jimenez and Feliciano converging. Feliciano makes the catch. And the side is retired, but the Merchants score 3 runs with 2 outs and the bases loaded. They leave 2, and after 4 complete, it is the Merchants 3, the Blue Sox 1. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information.
score, Nene?
3-1 Wakefield. It's the top of the fifth.
Thank you.
Not supposed to make you chase him down. Oh, that's all right. You need a little exercise.
Three runs on 3 hits and 2 left in that inning for the Merchants. And the Blue Sox have to play catch-up, down 3-1. Here's Nate Wolf to lead things off. And Wolf takes up and away, ball 1. Wolf is 0 for 1 with a pop-up to short. He lines this one to short, out of the reach of Collins for a base hit. So that brings up Ray Goolsby, who fouls that one off for strike 1. Goolsby 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. Well, Goolsby and Aramo due up this inning, as Goolsby hits a towering pop-up into center field, and Lozano makes the easy catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Vinny Aramo, grounded out to the pitcher his first time up, leading off the third. Throw back to first, Wolf back safely. runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 3 left for the Merchants. 1 run, 3 hits, 4 hits right now. No errors and 2 left for the Blue Sox. As this is going to be a ground ball to short, could be 2, but it's booted by Collins. So that puts the tying run on first. Probably hit too slowly to get a double play. But the lineup turns over for Anderson Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk and a run scored, and he fouls the first one off for strike 1. The third error of the ball game on the Merchants. As that low gets away from Butler, and holding it first is Aramo, but up to third goes Wolf. So the inning double play still in the equation because of that. As Jimenez comes up empty, and it is 1 and 2. Trying to get on board for the third time today, hits it down the third base line, but foul. Royals also committed 3 errors against the Blue Sox yesterday, as this is blooped into shallow right, and this will get down for a base hit. The throw will go to second, and they get the force, but in to score is Wolf. It'll be runner at first, 2 down, and we have a 1-run game. And a balk has been called. That puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 out. And Sway grounds this one to the left side, and another chance that is skipped and thrown away. Another error by Collins, and we have a tie ball game. So 2 errors, as this is blooped into right field. That'll be a catch by the right fielder line. What an adventurous inning defensively for the Merchants. They allow 2 runs to score on 2 hits and 2 errors with 1 left. And that nearly brought home the go-ahead run, but the Blue Sox tie the game at 3 after 4.5. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. What a crazy inning that was. We had 2 errors by Butler and 2 errors by Collins. The Lions now stand at 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors, and 3 left for Wakefield, and 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 3 left for the Blue Sox. And that last fly ball by Costello nearly sank in front of line and dropped that would have scored Feliciano for the go-ahead run. Instead, we are back to square one, tied at 3, as we begin the bottom of the 5th with the top third of the order due up for Wakefield, and that just misses outside for ball 1 to Bobby Lozano. Boy, Esplin cannot get that outside corner called. He misses way outside 2-0. Lozano fly out to right and a strikeout swinging. Breaking ball, that catches the inside corner. Strike 1, although that looked to be less of a strike than the first pitch from here. This is grounded down to the third baseline and fouled, even the count. Fouled off. This is laced into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Costello cuts it off, and Lozano is 1 for 3. A go-ahead run aboard to lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Merchants. I'll bring up Scott Searles, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out to center, going to pop up to first. Get a throw over to first, and the speedster Lozano is back standing. There is action in the Lexington bullpen. Searles gets a bunt down in front of the mound. Esplin double clutches and fires to first. It'll be a sacrifice bunt 1 to 3. Lozano now in a scoring position with 1 out. That brings up Dylan Coster, who walked and scored the tying run last inning. And a breaking ball floats in there for strike 1. Coster 0 for 1, that walk I mentioned is a strikeout. 4 strikeouts through 4 to third for Esplin, and now he steps off the rubber. Lozano, the go-ahead run, standing at second. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Way off balance there. 1 run in the first, 2 runs in the 5th for the Blue Sox. All 3 runs for the Merchants coming in the 4th. And we step back towards second, and back safely is Lozano without a throw. Runner takes off for third. The pitch is fouled off. Into the tennis courts, so we have an official broadcast as far as Walsh Field standards are concerned. 2-run single by Mike Sorrentino gave the Merchants the lead with 2 outs in the 4th, followed by a RBI single by Jake Nardone. That's low. Ball 1 as Goolsby had a hard time finding it. Lozano did not take off for third to try and take advantage. One and 2 the count to Coster. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Finally, Nate gets that call he's been looking for. 2 down. Strikeout number 5 for Esplin. So it'll be up to Tyler Line to try and bring home the go-ahead run. He singled and scored last inning. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 2nd. The first pitch is a strike, 0-1. In the top of the sixth, the Blue Sox will have the middle third of the order due up 80, Zare, and Brown. Outside 1-1. Leadoff single by Lozano, who's sacrificed over to second by Searles, and then called third strike on Coster. Now 1-1 to line. Popped up, foul now to play, 1-2. Started at 3:01, it is now 4:06 here in the bottom of the fifth. Second meeting of the season between the Merchants and the Blue Sox. 1-2. Grounded to second. Jimenez has it. Fires on the first, and the side is retired. After 5 complete, 3-3 between the Blue Sox and Merchants. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. You can follow the Blue Sox on the web at LexingtonBlueSox.com, Facebook.com/LexingtonBlueSox, and on Twitter and Instagram at BlueSox_ICL. First pitch of the top of the sixth is fouled off by Kyle 80 for strike one. 80 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging and a ground out to second. Breaking ball misses down and away for ball one. Colin Jane is still out there for his 6th inning of work. As that misses downstairs, 2-1. 80, Zare, and Brown due up, who are a combined 0 for 5. This is chop foul at the dish. 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 3 left for the Blue Sox. 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors. Strike 3 called. 280, who purses his lips at that call. He's down on strikes for the second time. 1 down. Here's Zare, who's also been a strikeout victim and was hit by a pitch and stole a base, but was stranded at third in the 4th. As that is downstairs for ball 1. But again, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 3 left for the Blue Sox, as this is a little number to third, scooped up by the third baseman, Lucy, on to first, 2 down. And for the Merchants, it's 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors, and 4 left. So Morgan Brown will try to keep the line moving. He's 0 for 2. As he takes down and away ball 1. In the bottom of the 6th, the Merchants will have the 5, 6, and 7 years to up Butler, Collins, and Sorrentino. 2-0 to Morgan. So there's action warming. Is there action warming in the Merchants bullpen can't exactly tell from here. Thought I saw someone loosening up. Brown grounds this one to the left side, bobbled but corralled by Lucy. He'll fire onto first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Jaina and the Merchants. We go to the bottom of the sixth, still tied at 3. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Bruce. Nick? Okay. Nick Harper will make his Blue Sox debut here. He was warming in the bullpen yesterday with C.J. McKinnon on the mound in the final inning against Somerville in case they needed to bring him in, but he is needed here in the bottom of the sixth to keep this a tie ball game. And he will face Chris Butler, Ryan Collins, and Mike Sorrentino. Butler 0 for 2 with a ground out to first and a fly out to center. And he pops the first pitch up into center field, and it'll be caught by Costello for the first out of the bottom of the sixth. 1 pitch, 1 out. Good start to your Blue Sox career, Nick Harper. Brings up Ryan Collins, hit by a pitch and scored his last time up. Is also grounded out to third, and he takes ball 1. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1 to even the count. Two-seamer runs down and in, 2-1. The line on Nate Espelin, 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned runs, and 5 Ks. That one gets out of play, and that evens the count at 2. Espelin will get a no decision. It's up to Harper. Breaking ball down and away, full count. Cut and a miss for strike 3. Harper picks up his first Blue Sox strikeout, 2 up, 2 down. For Mike Sorrentino, who has done the heavy lifting for the Merchants offense today, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. bad for a guy who was 1 for 8 coming into play today. His average, even 300, just 2 bats. Skies this one to center field. Costello took a few steps back, now has to sprint back in to make that catch, but the side is retired. So 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th for Luke Harper, right? Nick Harper, not the wrestler. And after 6 complete, still tied at 3. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow night at 7:55 p.m. when the Blue Sox host the Reading Bulldogs. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy DVD of the game at the LSP store. Bottom third of the order due up here in the top of the 7th for the Blue Sox as Nate Wolf takes strike 1 from Colin Jana. Wolf 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. He takes down and away 1-1. Wolf, Goolsby, and Aramo due up. This is grounded to third. It's scooped up there by Lucy on to first. And a quick out number 1 to begin the top of the 7th. Now Goolsby, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to second and a fly out to center. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. And actually we have a pinch hitter. It's not Goolsby, it's Nico Frelick, who's behind 0-2. And Frelick grounds this one up the middle, fielded by the second baseman Searles on to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now C.J. McKinnott is going to pinch hit for Vinny Aramo. And McKinnott takes low, ball 1. In the bottom of the 7th, the Merchants are going to have Nardone, Lucy, and Lozano due up as the count evens at 1-1. Blue Sox have been retired 6 straight since the error that allowed the tying run to score in the 5th. Swing and a miss by McKinnott, and he's behind 1-2. Low for ball 2. McKinnott got the save yesterday on the mound. See if he can deliver at the plate. He pops it up into shallow center, and this will be caught by Lozano sprinting in for the out that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Chance for Wakefield to walk it off. Still tied at 3. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. New pitcher for the Blue Sox is Borja Jones Barasaluthe. After 1 inning by Nick Harper and 5 innings by the starter Nate Espelin. Borja making his 3rd appearance of the season, 1-0. He's not allowed a run in 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 3. Trying to keep the ball game tied going into extra innings as the first pitch misses inside for ball 1 to Jake Nardone. Nardone is 1 for 1, laid down a sac bunt in his first plate appearance, then had an RBI single his last time up. As that is cut on and missed, 1-1. Outside corner, strike 2. Nardone, Lucy, and Lozano due up here in the bottom of the 7th. Up and away, 2-2. Blue Sox pitchers have struck out 6 Wakefield batters, 5 of them by Espelin. This is popped up. McKinnott and now Brown will make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up the third baseman, Kevin Lucy. 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging and a pop-up to first. Check swing, he went around, says the home plate umpire, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball by him, and it's 0-2. Remember a few years ago that when Spain was in the qualifying rounds for the World Baseball Classic, Borja was actually under consideration for the Spanish national team. Instead of swung on and missed, Borja picks up a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down, that brings up Bobby Lozano. 1 for 3 with a single. Bobby wants to lay a bunt down to get on, but it's foul for strike 1. In the top of the 8th, the Blue Sox are going to have the top third of the order due up. Jimenez, Feliciano, and Costello, and those are the guys you want coming to bat. They have been the most productive today. Let's try and break this tie if we can get that far. 0-1 the count to Lozano with 2 out and the bases empty here in the bottom of the 7th of a tie ball game. This is laced into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And Lozano, with his wheels, is the winning run aboard with 2 out. So that brings up Scott Searles looking for his first base hit of the ball game. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to center in the first, popped up to first in the 4th, laid down a sac bunt in the 5th. As that is up and away for ball 1. Sway holding on Lozano at first. The bunt is in front of, no, it's a foul ball. The bunt was in front of home plate, and it hit Searles in the batter's box. So it is strike 1, 1-1. If that had been a fair ball, pretty sure it would have been an easy 1-3 put out. I think he hit it a little too hard back up towards the mound. Runner goes, the pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second is offline. 1-2 the count, but Lozano picks up the steal and the winning run now in scoring position. So let's see if Borja can make a pitch here and strand the winning run at second. He's ahead 1-2. The pitch. Tried to knock him out with the slider again. 2-2. Searles trying to come through with the game-winning RBI single if he can put one up the middle. Up and in, 3-2. Do have first base open, so don't have to give in to him, but Coster's on deck. Payoff pitch. Here it is. Low for ball 4. And that's going to bring Rick DeAngelis out to the mound for a conference. And Searles comes back from down 1-2 to work that walk, keep the inning alive. Winning run still at second, 2 out. For Dylan Coster, who walked and scored in the 4th, and that's sandwiched between 2 strikeouts. Now time is called. Borja comes set. The pitch just missed the outside corner, ball 1. Infield playing back here. Outfield playing to have everything in front of him. This is chopped foul towards the Blue Sox dugout. 1-1. Blue Sox fell behind 3-1 in the 4th, but responded with 2 runs, aided by 2 errors in the top of the 5th. Our Tied at 3. The pitch. This is grounded to second. Jimenez has it. Fires on to first. We go to extras. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. Through 7 complete. It is still 3-3 between the Blue Sox and Merchants. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Anderson Jimenez will lead off the top of the 8th as we play extra innings for the first time this year. Jimenez 2 for 2 with 2 singles, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Jimenez pops that one foul. Jimenez, Feliciano, and Costello, who've been at the forefront of the Blue Sox offense today. Strike 2. 1-2 to the product out of New England College. And now Jimenez asks for time in this crucial at-bat, leading off extra innings. Still Jaina out there. And he laces this one down the third baseline. That's a fair ball. It's going to go all the way into the corner. Jimenez is on his way to second. The throw into second is cut off. It's a leadoff double for Anderson Jimenez here in extra innings. I don't think Sway even needs to look in the third base coach's box to see what the plan is from Rick DeAngelis. Sway laid down a sac bunt in the first, reached on an error that allowed a run to score in the 5th, ground out to short in the 3rd, and that's strike 1. First baseman Coster practically standing on home plate. Third baseman Lucy also in. And he gets the bunt down in front of the mound. It's a good one. And the throw will go to first. The play goes 1-4. And up to third with the go-ahead run goes Anderson Jimenez. And now Jeff Costello had an RBI single all the way back in the first. Chance to do it again here. He's 2 for 3 with 2 steals and an RBI. Infield comes in, the pitch, low for ball 1. There's a lot of space here between home plate and the backstop. So Jimenez would have had a chance to run if it weren't for that great block by Butler. Costello pops it up, going into foul territory, and it's dropped. Took the glove off of Jaina's hand as he tried to make the catch coming all the way off the mound. The wind is picking up. It's blowing in from left right now. One and one the count to Costello. Go ahead run at third. 1 out. And Costello laces this one into left center field for a base hit. That's going to be extra bases as Costello makes the turn for first, heading to second, and he's going for third. The throw to third, not in time. A triple for Jeff Costello. It's 4-3. Here's Kyle 80, infield still in. And 80 takes on the outside corner, strike 1. He's trying to race his 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts sandwiched around a ground out to second. The pitch. This is into right field. This will be deep enough at least to score the run, and this is going to get down and roll all the way to the fence. Costello can walk home. 80's around second. He's on his way to third. He's going to have a triple. The Blue Sox have busted out here in the top of the 8th. And you wonder how much of this is due to Jaina still being out there into extra innings. Here's Dominic Zare. He's been hit by a pitch. 0 for 2 otherwise. And he takes high, ball 1. 4 unanswered runs by the Blue Sox. A swing and a miss. 1-1. And that skips away, and in to score is 80. So run scoring on a wild pitch. Up and away, ball 3. Base is empty, still only 1 out. Zare looking to work his way aboard. And he grounds this one down the third base line. This is going to be a tough play. Scoop by Lucy. Not in time. Only out this inning was the sac bunt by Sway. Now we're going to have a stoppage of play as Coster may be banged up. All the wins in the Blue Sox current 4-game winning streak have been come from behind wins, and they're looking to make it another one here. They fell behind early to the Malden Mad Dogs last Tuesday. Trailed to the Merchants last Friday. Trailed Melrose after 1 inning Wednesday night. Trailed Somerville 2-0. Trailed the Merchants here 3-1 after 4. Here they are with 5 unanswered runs, and the pitch is high for ball 1 to Morgan Brown. High for ball 2. And only now is their action even getting loose in the Wakefield bullpen. Three and 0. Merchants tend to run starters as long as they can go, but I think this may be a little too long for Jaina, especially considering it's his first start of the year on the mound. High for ball 4. First and second, still 1 out. Now Nate Wolf will come to bat. 6th batter of the inning, still only 1 out. Wolf 0 for 3 with a 2 groundouts to third, sandwiched around a strikeout. And that's at the top of the strike zone for strike 1. Inside corner, strike 2. Wolf, the 7th batter of the inning. Still only 1 out. Breaking ball misses outside, 1 and 2. Did I say Wolf was the 6th batter of the inning? I did mean 7th. Two triples and a double this inning for the Blue Sox. As this is a little nubber to first. They'll go to the shortstop for 1. Back to first. Safe. So Brown is retired 3-6. Wolf reaches on the fielder's choice. Up to third goes Zaire. And now Nico Frelick for his second at-bat. He grounded out to second last inning, as that is outside for ball 1. In the bottom of the 8th, the Merchants are going to have the middle third of the order due up. Line, Butler, and Collins. Frelick fouls that one off, and that evens the count at 1 and 1. Frelick pinch hit for Goolsby last inning. That's low for ball 2, 2 and 1. And Frelick hits this one into right field, and that will get down for a base hit. In to score is Zaire, and it is 7-3. Up to second goes Wolf. 4 runs here in the top of the 8th. Now the 9th batter of the inning will be C.J. McKinnott. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 5 hits, 4 runs and 5 hits this inning for the Blue Sox, as that is popped foul and lands foul for strike 2. Might have gotten a piece of Butler's mask. Falling behind is not a death sentence for these Blue Sox. They're looking to win their fifth straight game, and their fifth straight comeback win at that. Upstairs for ball 1. Low for ball 2. So from 0-2 to 2-2 for McKinnott in his second at-bat, who flew out to center his first time. McKinnott fouls that one off. Remains 2-2. McKinnott and Goolsby, the only 2 Blue Sox batters today not to reach base. Of course, Goolsby is out of the game now, replaced by Frelick. Breaking ball misses inside, full count. So the runners will be off with this pitch, with Anderson Jimenez due up next. The payoff pitch. Here it is. Fouled off. Blue Sox with 1 in the first, 2 in the 5th, and 4 thus far here in the 8th. Merchants scoring all 3 of their runs in the 4th. Down and away, ball 4. Ball skips away from the catcher, Butler, but no further advance by the runners. Here comes Dave Elligood, and here's the pitching change I think we should have seen a long time ago. As Jano will exit after 7 2/3. Was that Jana? And the new pitcher for the Merchants will be Robert Shaw. Shaw making his 3rd appearance of the season. He has no decisions and has not allowed an earned run in 2 2/3 innings of work. Hasn't pitched since June 9th against the Yellow Brandies, which he threw 2/3 of an inning. On June 5th against Melrose, pitched 2 innings, allowed 1 hit and 1 run, which was unearned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. So the Blue Sox bat around in extra innings, with Jimenez coming up to the plate, hoping to make it a 4-for-4 game. 3 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Also had a walk. Bases loaded, 2 out for Jimenez. 2 singles, a double, a walk, 3 runs scored, and he takes on the outside corner, strike 1. That's down and in, and it gets away from the catcher, and the runners will advance it in to score is Wolf, and it is 8-3. It's a wild pitch. And Jimenez pops this one up into foul territory. Over goes Coster. The new first baseman, not Coster. And the inning is over. But the Blue Sox have done the damage with 5 runs, scoring on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Closing time for the Blue Sox. It is the Blue Sox 8 and the Merchants 3. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. So it was actually not Jaina that had that started that inning. It was Sam McCarthy, my mistake. So Sam McCarthy charged with 5 runs in 2/3 of an inning after Jaina went the first 7. So it'll be the middle third of the order due up for the Merchants as they try to prolong this game down 5 in extras. Tyler Line to lead things off, and Borja delivers up and away, ball 1. Borja on for 2nd inning of work, and he's in line for the win. Line is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And he laces this one into left field for a base hit. Good start for the Merchants as they try to claw back. Cleanup man gets his 2nd hit of the ball game, and that'll bring up Chris Butler, the catcher. Fastball catches the outside corner to Butler, who's 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts to center and a ground out to first. This is down away, ball 1. Little number foul, and it's 1-2. One and two the count to Butler with Ryan Collins on deck. Pitch is grounded. Oh, it's a liner caught by the third baseman. McKinnon back to first, safe. Great play by McKinnon to prevent a base hit. Nearly double up line at first. One down, that brings up Ryan Collins. Ground out to third, hit by pitch and scored and struck out swinging. As that misses down and away for ball 1. That runs too far inside, and Collins has to bend backwards out of the way of that one. Line getting a decent-sized lead at first, and that misses 3-0. On deck is Mike Sorrentino. The 3-0. That hit him. Second hit batsman of the game by Blue Sox pitching. Second time Collins has been hit. So first and second, one out for Mike Sorrentino, who gave the Merchants the lead in the fourth with a 2-run single with 2 outs and the bases loaded. And Borja misses for ball 1. Might be getting pinched here. Feels a little frustrating. That's in there for strike 1, 1-1. This is grounded to second. Jimenez has it to second for 1. On to first. Safe. Wow. So Sorrentino reaches on the fielder's choice, 2 down. Sorrentino not the fleetest of foot, but it was a slowly hit ground ball to second, so that gave him time. It'll be up to Jake Nardone with runners at the corners and 2 out. Nardone 1 for 2 with a single, and he fouls that off for strike 1, an RBI single at that. Popped up to short his last time up in the 7th. This is grounded to short, fielded by Brown, underhands to second, and the ball game is over. The Blue Sox have won their 5th straight game, all in come-from-behind fashion. In a game that took 1 hour and 57 minutes, the winning pitcher is Borja Jones Barasaluthe, and he is 2-0. The losing pitcher is Sam McCarthy. He is 0-1. No save. The final totals for the Lexington Blue Sox: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 5 left. And for the Wakefield Merchants, 3 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 8 left. Our players of the game are Anderson Jimenez going 3 for 4 with a double and 3 runs scored, and Jeff Costello going 3 for 4 with a triple and two RBIs and a run scored and 2 stolen bases. Blue Sox improve to 6-1. The Merchants fall to 4-5. Blue Sox hang on to first place in the ICL standings. Well, it was difficult, but, a win is a win is a win, and that was a sign of a good team that didn't have, all their number ones with them today, and they still powered through to get a gritty come-from-behind victory on a Sunday afternoon. So with that said, this has been a presentation of the Lexington Blue Sox in association with Local Sports Production, serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Lexington Blue Sox or Local Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. LSP's next broadcast is tomorrow night at 7:55 p.m. when the Lexington Blue Sox host the Reading Bulldogs. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Walsh Field at Wakefield Memorial High School in Wakefield, Mass. It is the Lexington Blue Sox 8 and the Wakefield Merchants 3 in 8 innings. My name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.